What do you guys make of Oregon on film, and how do you bring down a running back like Royce Freeman?
Yeah, obviously they got tremendous speed as they always have, and from a coaching staff standpoint, they know how to use it. They put guys in position that they can be weapons, and obviously when you got a stable of running backs that both have the combination of size and speed, in particular with Freeman, and obviously he's earned our respect over the years because we haven't done a very good job of stopping him. So in any event, it's just very, very difficult to earmark one guy that okay, well, if we stop him, we're gonna have a good day. It's just there's too many athletes on the field, and they do too much offensively, formationally, and play wise to do those things. That's unless I saw wrong, I think they're number one in the country in scoring. So there's a reason for that.
I know it won't be any kind of big reunion for you guys and Coach Joe, but will it be kind of neat to see him and catch up with him maybe a little bit before the game, after the game, or?
Well, there's not a guy in our program that doesn't have immense respect for Joe Salve. We all love the guy. Those are personal relationships, and it's never. No one enjoys playing against friends and all that stuff. But obviously, no one's confused as to what we're trying to get done on Saturday.
What's your view on Justice Rodgers? He's a guy that's just kind of continued to break the defense the past couple weeks and playing fast.
Yeah, well, and that's that's exactly right. I mean, and it's a pretty good example that some guys kind of fall into the trap that where the depth chart reads maybe week 1 or what your role is week 1 is going to be the same thing. It's going to be week 2, week 4, week 5, so on and so forth. And that doesn't happen. The depth chart is always evolving for a number of different reasons. Whether a guy gets banged up or you've shown if you take advantage of the reps that you have in practice, then you have an opportunity to show as coaches that not that you can play, but we need to play you. I mean that's the challenge to the guys is not maybe coach will put me in. It's that, as a coaching staff we have to put you in the game because you can help us win football games. So in any event, been pleased with him over the last couple of weeks.
Was there a point in time, maybe last year, where you started to see the guys getting more comfortable with the scheme and defense, and did it start last year to kind of come into this season?
Yeah, and once you get midway through the season, it's hard to look all the way back. I thought going back to bowl prep and those things, I just thought it maybe a little different. And we didn't finish the season the right way, and we certainly didn't get the outcome in the bowl game that we wanted. But that month of December was good to us, and I thought And answering your question again, I don't know in October if you go back to that, but just December can lead into January, which leads into spring football, and then summer, and then into fall camp. And so if you can build momentum over the off season just from a confidence standpoint, that certainly can help you early in the year. And so but at this point, in first week in October, it's focus on the opponent, and it's tough to look back and kind of earmark it.
You didn't lose a lot when you played, when you were actually playing football. That end of last year, did it just kind of put an extra chip on the defense shoulders to come into this season and really just fire off?
And then I think about week 11 and 12 around here. You're playing what ended up being 2 top 10 teams, and you have to play at an elite level to compete with a team that's ranked that high, especially that late in the season. You got to play your best football in November, and those are obviously two quality opponents. And in no way by saying if we would have played better we would have won. I don't know if we could have changed the outcome or not. We'll never know, and I guess that's the point. But I don't think we played our best football, and so we won't know. And so certainly that's a frustrating part. But again, long time ago at this point.
Now we're kind of latching on to Jihad's the last play of the game and some of the better plays he made. Coach Wilson said that there are also a number of kind of rookie mistakes that he made throughout the game. What are you seeing from him positively, and then what kind of freshman rookie mistakes are you also seeing?
Yeah, I mean the most of it's positive. It really is. I mean he's playing with the athleticism that is why he's here. We didn't recruit him for his size. We recruited him for his athleticism, his ability to play football, and so that has trumped everything. But certainly he like all those guys, both young and old, there's a million mistakes when we watch those films on Sunday, and we got to make sure that we correct those. And there's mistakes in Tuesday's practice and all the way up till Thursday's practice, and so there's always something to get better at. Sometimes it's eye placement, sometimes it's communication, and sometimes it's finishing plays even. So but been pleased. You know, obviously he's got to continue to play that way.
You have quite a few San Diego guys that are younger. Dominic Sivils, Desmond Patman on offense, and Jahad Woods. Did any of them play against Burmeister? With both of them being from.
You know what? That's a good question. And I recruit the area and know Braxton. And you know, he's a guy just kind of his skill set. You know, he's in a real good fit for what he's capable of doing, both throwing the ball and you know, he's dangerous with his feet. I can't recall if those guys were playing him in high school or not. I can't. I can't say for certain, but no, I'm well aware of what he's capable of doing.
That's good.